One of the most important things that you need to figure out when you want to start your own personal brand is really to be authentic. And by being authentic, it just means that you need to find your own vibe when you want to create your videos, when you want to deliver your communications, when you want to speak in front of people, in front of the cameras. Because once you find your own vibe, this is where you're going to nail it. This is where you're going to be at most original version of you. How you want to find your vibe? There is a lot of things that you might be wondering, and how you approach it, how you sound like on your videos, and how you make sure that you become as professional as ever. These are the things that sometimes most people tend to forget. Personal brand is just about yourself. It's just about it. Regardless if you're a dentist, if you're a professional, if you're an architect, if you're an accountant, personal brand is actually about you. The way you dress up doesn't matter as long as you become yourself. The way you speak doesn't matter as long as you speak from your heart. Based on your ideas, based on your perception, based on your feedback, based on your opinions, it's all about you. And personal brand is actually your methodology, your platform for you to communicate your ideas to other people. You already have your own personal brands. You don't need to focus on social media, online presence, blog posts, LinkedIn. But the reality is that you already have your personal brands. It's just that you want to pick the right ones to become your vibe and be consistent about it, and just come across on social media, online presence, just to build up the credibility and trust that you want in order for you to be as magnetic as possible. When you want to develop your own personal brands, sometimes you might figure out that I don't know what to do. I have a lot of expertise. I have more than 10 years of working experience, but how can I help people with it? Well, I'll tell you this. Sometimes your most invaluable information is actually super valuable to people outside there. And for people like me that are not ventures into medicine, I will watch a lot of videos about medicines because it quite have an interest to me. Sometimes I want just to recommend some medicines to my families, my friends, what type of physiotherapy will work when I just build up my bodies and I finish working to the gym that I feel very tired, how to maintain the energy level, how to become more productive. So in a way that you have a lot of things that you can offer to the world. It's just that right now, you might be wondering what kind of topic that you want to talk about. So most people will just think about niche. But here's the thing. When you just focus about niche, but you don't focus on your vibe, it will be very difficult because you just think about what ideas that I want to talk about. What ideas can I explain in the videos? How I want to make the videos. Maybe you can make about how to tutorial. Maybe you can just show off the things that you made in progress. Maybe you can just make a talking head videos just like me. But the thing is that the first thing that you need to do is actually finding your vibe. When I'm doing the 30 days challenge series, I speak to the cameras daily for 30 days. Hence, when I do it that way, I try to figure out who am I? Who am I going to serve for? What kind of audience that I want? What kind of community that I want to build? Eventually, I found out that I just want to help a person that reflects me, my past self, which are very introverts, very skeptical about online presence, doesn't know what to talk, doesn't have the confidence to talk, even though he's very expert in his field. So eventually I come across this idea that I just want to make videos just to help him. But along the way, when I'm making these videos, I found out that this video actually helps a lot of people. Hence, I made the decision just to make a consistent habit around it. I try to search for courses and books just to find how can I become consistent, how to build a system that I want that actually can work around me based on my current environments, based on my current situations, family matters, daughters, wife, and I need to take care of my parents as well. Hence, I look into Atomic Habits by James Clear, and those books did impactful results for me. I found out how to maintain consistency, just by implementing a couple of strategies like habit stacking, and try to make it less frictions when I record the videos, and try to make it fun. So today I'm just going to record these videos just in front of beach, because I love beach. I love the sound of the wave. It's so scenery, so calm. So that's my vibe. And sometimes when I'm in the office, I'll try to find a place that I can just record it without much people surrounding me. So that's quite important because I'm introvert. So if I try to talk in front of a lot of people, sometimes the message doesn't come across. And when I did that, actually I feel very fun in recording videos, and sometimes I just record a couple of videos in a day. It's actually quite fun things to do. So when you enjoy the things that you do, you actually become very productive. And when you become very productive, you become energetic. And you have these things that we call dopamines that have been released, that eventually you want to do it more and more and more. And this actually aligns the intentions that I just want to help professional introverts outside there, just to level up your personal brands, to be so magnetic that people just lean towards you, because you have so many ideas. It's just that you doesn't choose to speak up. You doesn't choose to tell people about your stories, about the struggles that you faced and the challenges that you have overcome. And this is the reason sometimes you think you're not good, but in reality you have a lot of stories to tell. We are human beings. Each of us have our unique perspective. Each of us have unique ability, and sometimes we choose to disregard disadvantages. But when you choose to embrace and enjoy, you have rich fulfillment in your life. In my college, I learned about management, about the Glasgow theory, that in order for you to reach self-fulfillment, self-enrichment, you need to enjoy the most of the things. You need to ensure that the safety of your wealth, of your health, of your relationship has been taken off. And once you did that, you just find a way how to challenge yourself in order for you to find the things that actually relates with your vibe. And once you find it, you will have a life that's full of fulfillment, because you are helping people. When we help people, actually we teach ourselves. It makes me become remembered of the things that I taught you. Hence, if you do it, you become very professional. Plus, people will trust you more because you show up more, isn't it? And I really hope that this video helps you. And I try to find a place that actually quite reflect who I am. Get it? Stay tuned for the next video.